Welcome to Designer's Challenge. I'm Chris Harrison.
Not long ago, Mike and Jody Monroe moved with their 4 children just 20 minutes from downtown to the cozy suburb of Wilmette.
This house is about 85 years old.
It's a craftsman-style house, built in the early 1900s and certainly has a lot of character.
Our dining room set is sort of a reflection of our style. I like formal furniture.
When you come in the front door, there's a living room, but to get to the sunroom, which is the family room of the house, you have to walk through the living room. So it's kind of an odd situation.
This is the living room, which we'd like to be redone and made into a formal space. It has no lighting. That's a big problem for us because we just don't want to spend a lot of time in here. The bookshelves are another big part of this room that I don't like. They were put in the 70s and they make the space very heavy. I don't need the storage. We have a chess table that we acquired in Europe that, could be incorporated, but as far as anything else in this room, I'd say nothing would stay. The 2 windows that flank the fireplace here, those are more of a dilemma for me. I don't know what to do with those.
One of the things we're really interested in changing up is the fireplace here. It is a working fireplace and we do use it quite a bit in the winter, but we want it to really stand out and make a statement.
I think our number 1 priority in this room would be new furniture, and we hope to have a piano too, so that would be fun. This is the sunroom. These doors here, we can't open them all the way because they take up the wall space on the other side.
Yeah, the doors bang against the furniture too, which is a bit of a problem.
Yeah. The exterior of the house is these windows, and they're very dated, and in the wintertime we could feel the drafts coming through them. So we'd love to see some nice updated windows. If I were to ask the designers to do anything, it would be to really make this room and this room really work together, make it just a room where we want to spend time.
Our first designer is David Ahlborn, a fill in the space. David specializes in residential, restaurant, and salon interiors.
The Monroes would like a traditional, formal sitting room, but I also want to keep it kid-friendly, which means friendly for adults too, because adults are just big kids.
First up is designer David Ahlborn, whose plan features elegant finishes, dramatic lighting, and attention to architectural detail.
You envisioned 2 seating areas, one focused around the fireplace, the other around your new piano. Around the fireplace, I've selected 2 love seats, and I've also added 2 French pull-up chairs centered around a coffee table, which will be great for serving hors d'oeuvres because I know you love to cook.
David gives the fireplace a new look with a cast stone mantel and low hearth. On the opposite end of the room, he'd remove the existing bookcases and use the extra space for a new piano. Rich draperies would frame the window.
Very dramatic.
Yeah.
Punch of fabric and this luxurious silk. And underneath that, for privacy, a sheer stripe.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So that would be the backdrop for a settee with a tea table and 2 pull-up chairs with your great chess set.
For the living room walls, David suggests a damask wall covering, and he would highlight the ceiling with architectural molding and a decorative medallion.
I would love to paint the ceiling in 3 tones. It will add some dimension to that very long, flat ceiling.
The placement of 2 area rugs creates the traffic pattern, which leads to the sunroom, where David will remove the French doors. In here, he plans to reuse some furniture Mike and Jody already own.
Your existing sofa that's in your living room now, I think the color's great, and the existing French chair that you have now as well. Adding some occasional tables, a new TV stand, a wonderful big round ottoman, and a game table for the adults. I would like to add a beautiful chandelier above that table and a surprise for you. I would like to raise the ceiling.
Wow.
Incorporated in that would be a light valance camouflaged as a crown molding.
New windows in the sunroom would be treated with grass Roman shades and fabric panels. Back in the living room, David would use leaded glass to turn the small windows by the fireplace into focal points.
My glassmaker was kind enough to make us a sample of a leaded window, which was probably here originally in the home. We can specify any glass if you want to add color to it. I would prefer maybe to have a little bit more of the textured glass. so we don't see directly into the house next door.
It's beautiful.
Really nice.
Thank you so much, David.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Your
It was
stuff
great meeting with you.
great.
Thank you.
Seeing
Thank
all
you.
your designs.
Well, all three designers had some great ideas, but in the end we chose David.
He really listened to what we wanted and presented a great design, and we're really looking forward to getting started.
First, we're going to look what's up in this ceiling, because hopefully we'll be able to raise this ceiling up to follow the roof line.
About 4 feet.
4 feet?
6 months ago, Mike and Jody chose designer David Ahlborn to redecorate the living room and adjacent sunroom of their suburban Chicago home. Now it's time to find out if it was worth the wait and the $30,000 budget.
It was really great working with David. Things went so smoothly, and we had a lot of fun.
We went over budget on a few things, but they were really our choosing, and in the end we got everything we wanted.
And we love the rooms. They're so comfortable, and they're great for entertaining. We couldn't be happier.
We're done.
We
Is it beautiful?
love
Do you
it.
like it?
We
Really
love
looks
it.
nice.
Cool, I do too.
We've already had a gathering in here, and it was so comfortable, and we love it.
That's great. Did the 2 seating areas work out for you?
Yes, they were great. We love being around the fireplace. I have the fireplace on all the time. I love the new look of it.
We wanted to make the fireplace more of a feature of the room, and it really turned out well.
The second seating area around the piano.
It's wonderful.
Your new piano, we decided on the upright.
I think that was a good decision. It just felt like the grand was going to be a little bit too big for the room.
The window treatment is so grand.
Well, that's the only window in the room besides the beautiful leaded
Oh, right.
glass. And I think that they sparkle and shine like they used to 100 years ago.
Exactly.
It was a lot of fun working with local artists and the handmade glass.
I love the wallpaper. I've had comments that this wallpaper looks like it belongs in this room, like it's always been in this room.
The medallion and the molding we've add a little bit of formality to the room.
We defined each section with the rugs, and I love that we left a pathway so that we don't have to walk on the rugs to get into the other room.
And it shows off your beautiful hardwood floors.
Exactly. We love entertaining in here, but in reality, most of our time is spent in the sunroom, which I adore.
Great, I'm so glad. We raised the roof, didn't we?
This room is so much more open and bright.
It made this room look twice, 3, 5 times
Exactly.
the size it used to.
We love the windows, and we love how warm they make this room. And it just really changes the exterior look of the house. They're wonderful. They're everything we had hoped for.
And we got to keep your comfy sofa.
Very nice, yes. We love the sofa. We got to keep this and our chair. And the ottoman is a great addition.
And the kids lay on the new
We love the rug.
carpeting. I like the pattern. It kind of brings a little bit of the outdoors in with the leaf pattern. And then you picked out the wonderful toile fabric
Yes.
for the drapery panels,
It's a nice bit of color. And
which that led us into picking up a little bit of the blue tones, which are in the game table chairs and the pillows here,
Yeah,
which
I-
I thought was a great idea.
I love that color blue in the chairs. David, thank you so much. You were such a pleasure to
Oh, well,
work with.
thank you. It
Yes,
was
thank
fun.
you very
It was
much.
great fun.
Designer David Ahlborn managed to create a natural flow between the elegant living room and the family-oriented sunroom, transforming this ordinary space into a Windy City wow.